I want to wish you an early Merry Christmas, and I want to give you 3 gifts that will change your life, that will make you potentially a millionaire or even a billionaire. The first is to recognize that the digital revolution 3.0 will be greater than 1 and 2.0 and will produce the profits that you have never expected. The second is to recognize that genome sequencing and genome editing will even trump that. We will take disease out of individuals' lives and remove cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease, a result of genome sequencing and genome editing. And then the gift that's on the forefront is that of we are at war with Russia, we are at war with China, Iran, and South Korea. They are developing ballistic missile systems to threaten our security, and we are going to have to invest in our military machine. And if you'll invest in the right way, you can profit this year.
Best of Us Investors presents Carrie Grinkmeyer.
As I said in the intro, I want to give you a Christmas gift, and that Christmas gift is going to be in the form of those stocks that I think are going to perform well over the next year to 5 years. But then I realized that's not relevant to a lot of you. I'm a 78-year-old retired financial advisor. I have a source of continuing income. The assets that I am managing in my portfolio and showing to you are not something that I need income from right now, and probably never will, hopefully. But with that in mind, how relevant is that to your situation? So what I've decided, the real gift I'm going to give to you is to change the way that I present the videos that I'm going to make in 2023. And that is to say, I'm going to create a website where I'm going to share with you the portfolio that I'm using for Carrie and Nita Grinkmeyer, 78 and 77 years old, who have life insurance, who have long-term care insurance, and I'm going to manage that portfolio with those things in mind. Also, beyond just the portfolio, I'm going to share that we do have life insurance, we do have long-term care insurance, because that has a direct bearing on how I invest my money, that I do have a continuing source of income. That has a direct bearing on how I invest my money. Now, that may not be relevant to you whatsoever. So what I'm also going to do on that website, create some other portfolios that possibly fit your situation. You may be a FIRE investor, that is financial freedom, retire early. Okay, you might be a 25-year-old. You're able to put aside $6,000 a year. Where should that go? That's not relevant to what Carrie's doing. So I want to create that portfolio. I want to explain in that portfolio that also, if it's to a couple and you're both working and you have children, what should you consider relative to life insurance? What should you consider relative to estate planning? Do you have a will? How should that will be structured? These are the kinds of things, the answers or the questions that I want to answer for you. Then I'm going to create another portfolio, and I'm going to ask Trent to do that. He's 53 years old. He has 2 children. One is out of college. One is still in college. He's married. She has a source of income. Do they have life insurance? How would they invest their portfolio? It's going to be very different than mine. So what I'm telling you is I'm going to create within the Best of Us Investors website a series of scenarios, not only an investment portfolio, but a breakdown of what other considerations should be had. Because again, maybe this FIRE employee is going to have a child. What about a 529 college program? How does that fit in? How should those questions be answered? In fact, I'm going to create an academy within this website that is going to be a source for you to ask questions and get answers. I'll tie the website to our Discord, so in fact, you can ask questions on the Discord relative to your portfolio that's on the website, and you can make better financial investment decisions, because that is how I started this channel, and that was to help you make better financial decisions, to teach you the tax code. Well, the tax code is different for different situations. For a 28-year-old, that tax code has a total different relevance than to a 78 years old. So how do we do that, and how do we present to you the financial information that I want to? I've got to build that website. I've got to put together a series of scenarios, and then I've got to give you a way to ask questions and get answers. That way, I'm not your financial advisor, but what I am doing is taking the knowledge I've acquired over the past, I don't know how many years, about financial planning, about budgeting, about allocating assets, about insurance, about estate planning, and making it available to you. That's my plan. That's my gift that I want to give to you this Christmas, and promise I'm going to get it built. I hope to get it built by January the 1st, but this is the first step. And what I want to show you now is the portfolio and how I'm going to present it relative to my investment situation, and how you will probably see it on the website. And then I'll talk about how I will enhance it with those other things that are relative to that portfolio. Okay? Okay, this is how I'm going to set up the spreadsheet. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and it's going to be called my growth portfolio. So as you can see, I've indicated the stocks in each of the categories: big tech, health cure, energy, and defense. So this is not a dividend portfolio. It's not a cash portfolio. It's built specifically for Carrie and Nita and their growth and their interest in health cure, in big tech, in energy, and in defense. So what I've entered is the purchase price. That's as the price that is of today. The expected rate of return, and I covered this in a prior video, that this is based on prior history of return, the number of shares that I'll start out with, and that will change, and then I will update this current price and the current value as we move through the investment period. Then, as you can see, I've done the same thing for healthcare. And again, I've projected the return based on what I think is going to happen based on my research. I will be flexible that I can change that. But again, what I want to give you is this portfolio and this portfolio alone, and how I'm going to manage it and how I'm going to change it as the situations change in front of me. And then, as you see, I have defense. And I've changed that since the prior video that I did, because I've added Northrop Grumman and Raytheon. And if you haven't seen that previous video, you need to watch it and understand why I am buying those stocks, and and I will go into detail in the future on why I own each of these stocks. And I'll do most of that on the website and the Discord. So this is my direction for you, and I hope this makes sense. And as I say, I will do multiple portfolios and have other people create multiple portfolios based upon their situation. We're not all 78-year-old retired financial advisors who have a continuing source of income, who have life insurance, who have the long-term care insurance in place. So my portfolio isn't relevant to you, so why should that be something that I share with you? No, I want to share this with those people that find it relevant, and then I want to share with you other people's portfolios and other portfolios that I've managed for my clients in the past. So that's where we're going. That's my gift to you. I hope that you will find this valuable. As I said, it's a work in progress, but I would ask you to go to the Discord. That'll be a link in the description, and come to our stock talks on Friday and help me build what you want. That's my objective, to build you the financial platform that will help you, again, make those better investment decisions. Okay, that's what I'm working on. What are you working on? What are you working on? Are you working to create financial independence, financial freedom? Are you building also a real estate portfolio? That will be part of what we will offer as well. So I'm at the beach. We're celebrating Thanksgiving. We've got the rest of the week here, and I'll be talking to you again tomorrow.